All right, we are changing the norms. We've all seen the breaks where you got the breaker out with the big pad of paper, the list of names, the list of teams. Maybe they've got some crazy randomizer. Maybe they're charging different prices for every team in the league, and things just get really weird. Well, we're combining the best of both worlds, or actually all three worlds, in this revolutionary way to determine the teams for a hobby box break. We've got 8 people that have bought into this hobby box break. Steve, hopefully we get lucky tonight. We've got 2023 Chronicles Draft Picks, trying to get some of those rookie quarterbacks, maybe some Bijan Robinson in here. And the way we're doing the box break, Steve, is going to blow your mind, because we're combining fantasy football with football cards with auction sniping on eBay for the perfect way to pick your teams in a hobby box break. So here in just a couple minutes, we're actually going to pull up the Sleeper Fantasy Football app, where we've got an 8-team league that are going to go into an auction-style draft against each other. And the only thing that's available to select in the league is the team special team defense. So it's a team selection. So once those people fill up, they'll be able to go in order and nominate a team that they want, and then they're going to have 30 seconds to get into a bidding war on who gets that team. So it's a lot of fun. It's going to be exciting, man.
There is definitely
you ready for this?
Some psychological strategies going on. I can tell already.
100%, brother.
I gotta play. It's a guy that we both like.
There's one that sold for 61 on April 27th.
Damn.
Free shipping. Hell yeah, man.
It's not the obvious guys that win you your league.
Oh, I'm on the clock. Oh, no, I got auto-picked.
Oh, there's one.
Oh, you missed your pick. People start going way off the board here. I was clicking the button. This is all messed up now. How do we get so many auto picks? 2, 1.
Nailed it. That's a steal, baby.
I'm digging
all
it.
Right.
Man. Digging it. Somebody is going to get their team nominated first and freak out. I'm predicting it now.
Yeah, we already got Derek in here. He's ready to draft. Derek's just in full-on draft mode, like 6th gear. Got Chad in here for the Desjuan Johnson autos. Yeah, I do want to talk about some breaking NFL news with DeAndre Hopkins and some of that fallout. We'll talk about that as we go through here. Ryan says, "What the hell's going on? Why wasn't I invited?" So part of your benefit of being a premium member, being a Patreon through www.patreon.com/footballcards is I do hobby box breaks at cost. Just happened to pick this one out because this is one of the hottest products. This is like really the first licensed Panini product to come out for the 2023 NFL draft class, with a bunch of different sets and really cool stuff in here. Plus, find 4 autographs. So that's very appealing. The price point is nice. It's very cheap to get in a break. You don't feel like there's a ton of downside buying in for $26. So I do it at cost, Steve. I do it at cost for all patrons as part of our premium membership. And what we do is we establish the teams that you get through an auction style draft on sleeperfantasy.com.
Oof, spicy. So Andy, correct me if I'm wrong, but college rookie tickets, yes?
College rookie tickets, yes.
That's exciting, man. Gold vinyl.
We got Bush Leaguers.
Gold vinyl call.
Oh yeah, let's go. Yes, we're breaking today as well. We're gonna do this startup draft here. We may have to roll. I had everybody confirmed, but I am missing 2 people. I'm missing Joey Collects and Papa John. So real quick, Steve, I'm going to pull up kind of like the sell sheet on what's in this thing. And I'll let you give people a rundown on kind of what's in this product. Some of that, some of the stuff that you can find in it is pretty cool.
Okay. Yeah, I like what I saw already with the Spectra stuff.
So let me see. All right, I gotta get Joey collects. Yo, where you at?
What is the bankroll, if you will, for the bidding?
All right. So it's $200, and that's not real money. It's fake, arbitrary sleeper money. Oh, here's Joey. All right. We got Joey. So let me go ahead and assign him. All right. And I might have to add myself if Papa John is not here in the next minute or so. You get 200 sleeper dollars. So if you're familiar with free agent auction bidding throughout the season, then it'll make a little bit more sense. You get that arbitrary money through sleeper, and you could set it to whatever you want. We could set it to 100, 200, 1,000 if you really want to feel like a high roller, right? And so you can set it to whatever you want. We have it set to $200. So what happens is it's just like a snake draft, but when it's your turn to go, instead of being able to just draft somebody, you got to actually nominate a team. You don't get to just select them. You got to nominate them, and then everybody in the league, all 8 people, get to bid for that team. And whoever comes away with the highest bid when the clock runs out wins the team. So it's like, you come in that last second. And what's different about this than eBay is when it gets down to a second and you place a bid that's $10, $20 higher than your opponent, it automatically puts another 5 seconds on the clock to give the opponent a chance to respond. So it can get quite like the duel of back and forth bidding. And it is really fun. It's really exciting. We only do a 30-second nomination clock, a 30-second bid clock. So it is really action-packed once we get this thing going. It literally takes all of 15 minutes or so to establish the teams that you get, and then we'll pull in the card cam here and rip this bad boy open.
That is exciting, man. Well, I'm excited for everyone that got in. I'm excited to see some new product. I'm excited to see a couple autos, maybe something even more rare than an auto. I know people are going to be QB hunting, and maybe Andy, running back hunting.
Oh, man. I mean, the thing is, if we go and look at some of the prices on eBay, I just sent John a message. Let's see if he responds. If not, I'll go ahead and take his spot just so we can kick this draft off. But look at 2023 Chronicles Draft Picks on eBay and look at what the Bijan Robinson autos are selling for. That's, but something like this, Steve, all right, I know it's not sold, so let me go to the sold listings. That's what you could potentially get out of here. Now, this to me is very appealing, right? Optic, sticker, but who cares? It's rated rookie, got the silver prism hollow finish on it, and you got the Optic brand with the rated rookie logo. What's not to like about something like this right now? It should be incredibly liquid. I'm surprised this hasn't sold at 150. Honestly, that feels like it's got upside at that price, especially with the OBO on here.
Especially that it's numbered too.
Yeah, and that it's numbered too, so it's not just a short-term play at that point. Now all of a sudden you're looking at a longer-term play. College ticket, 150. His market maybe cooled down just a touch, maybe just a touch lately. I don't know if it's all that Tyler Algier talk that Carter's been doing.
I mean, we were talking.
I know you're kind of high on Algier too.
Yeah, we were talking, and I agree. No, I think that there's tons of validity to that theory, but it you're talking about a handcuff, and you're talking about the potentially most valuable handcuff in the league. You wouldn't even necessarily require an injury because of how much they run for him to have value. So,
yeah. Here's one that sold for $127.50, 42 bids. This was 4 days ago, and yeah, I mean you're right there at it. Yeah. Yeah, Jay Castle. 2 people got active. We're waiting on one. I'm about to take his spot. What has it already started? What? No, this hasn't started.
That would make sense.
I turned it on not to auto start the draft. What? This doesn't make any sense at all. What is going on? No, hold on. Draft has not started. It looks like the draft may have auto started. I'm gonna have to take the team. I'm gonna have to take the position of team set. I don't think we're gonna get this 8th guy, even though he did confirm earlier. Something must have popped up. So you do need all your 8 members in the break active to take place. But yeah, no, this is. We're gonna reset the draft. Confirm. I don't know what's going on here. All right. Auto start. No, I turned that off. Oh, man. I guess it didn't save or something when I clicked auto start draft. So let's see. So now I'm going to go ahead and assign.
Is there a way to like freeze it, if you will?
Yeah. Oh, I froze it. Yeah, I froze it and reset it because they had already gone. Apparently, they had gone through like. All right, I don't know why it. I don't know why it keeps. Take over. On spot. No show, I guess.
You know what
I've
actually got downstairs is some 2020 Chronicles. College though, not the pro. If I had that pro, I'd have those listed already.
Let's get everybody in here. Where is everybody? This is strange. Let me refresh this. I think because I got stuff going on the phone and the.
If everyone's in there, maybe you set time for like 5 minutes from now or something.
Yeah, I don't know, but I had it not to auto start. Okay. Yeah, I see what you're saying. So just 09:15. 15, save draft time. The order is just, it doesn't matter. It's just randomized. Okay. Because the thing is, it's you're nominated, so it's not like there's no benefit to going first or last. I mean, you have a potential strategy of people wanting to nominate a team up so that they can get you to spend your money before them. Yeah, good mock, everybody. Good mock, everybody. All right, if you're just tuning in, we're about to rip this 2023 Chronicles Draft Picks Hobby Box. Right now, we're getting ready to start an auction-style 8-team fantasy league that the only selections are teams. And this is how they're going to pick their teams for the Hobby Box break. We're changing the norms. We're blending multiple things we love together. Everybody is here. Well, I'm taking the spot of a guy's team. And so we can get this thing rolling. Here we go. So the first thing, Steve, you mentioned it. You have that $200 budget that's arbitrary sleeper money. And you are basically looking to nominate the team that you ultimately want. So Filthy C here, being a diehard Eagles fan, you would think he would nominate the Eagles up and go ahead and spend whatever he has to get them. But he can also throw up a team like the Seahawks and get people to spend their money, you know? So there's a couple different strategies here, and you can see that now that he's nominated the Seahawks, the coffee tonight. So you got to think about the Seahawks. That's Jackson Smith-Njigba. But they also drafted Devin Witherspoon, right? So, I mean, think about the guys in the rookie draft class, but then there's always like the Sean Alexanders. There's other veteran and Hall of Fame players that they put in these sets.
That's very true.
So now we've got these bids coming in here at the last few seconds.
I'd love to
Coffee
see it.
McKnight and Taps are going back and forth against each other here.
I'd love to see a nice Witherspoon get pulled. Not a whole lot of guys.
Man, wouldn't that be sick? Oh, J Kidd came in with a $28 bid at the last second.
$39. Is that 39? 41.
Oh, I don't think I could think of a better invention than air conditioning. We've got quite the bidding war here. It's like Snorlax tap. I think Coffee and J Kidd are tapping out here on the Seahawks, although I feel like the Seahawks are worth a decent amount of money in this draft because I'm sure you've got some Kenneth Walker, maybe Geno Smith. Who knows? You know, like who knows where you could get the pull. Maybe they've sent cards to a variety of these different Seahawks players to sign that they put in the set. So,
Yeah, we got a prize fight with the first team out here.
yeah. Snorlax is really one. They're going tit for tat, man. Look at this. I think they're having too much fun with this. What do you think, Steve?
It's literally a ping pong match going back and forth.
Who's going to tap first? Ooh, Tap's made a little bit more aggressive of a bid there, going up to 70. Snorlax is all right, I'll go to 72. Can you imagine, Steve, if an eBay auction reset when it went to a second and it went up to 5 seconds, and so you could just how many more non-payment solds would you have? Like, I feel like more people would be like, oh man, they keep bidding, and then they get to a point where they don't pay. It's like they got too expensive for them. So
I'm pretty sure this is the same way that whatnot bidding works, where it adds time if somebody bids.
That's all good.
Who's on the board here? The boys.
Dallas. So, yeah, I mean they're. Snorlax Hunter.
Dude, congrats, man. That's a hell of a buy.
Yeah, he got a hell of a steal. He didn't have to pay. I don't know if he was baiting somebody to spend their money or if he just wanted that team. So I got to nominate somebody here for John. I don't know who his favorite team is. He told me he wasn't very tech savvy, but I'm just really quick reading his
Saints. Just pick a team.
Saints. All right. Well, who did the 49ers draft? I know they've always got, probably relevant. It could be a Joe Montana, in this thing.
I don't remember who they drafted.
Whoops. I'm sorry, I wasted that whole clock. I forgot you got to actually click the nominate button. That would help, right? I almost got auto-picked in an auction-style draft on the nomination. These guys are like, wait a minute. Seattle had what picks this year? Hey, just remember, Brock Purdy came from the end of the draft. The Cinderella story.
You're on the board.
I'm on the board. Yeah, I actually meant that to be a 30-second clock, but it's all good. I'm probably the only one that's going to let the clock run down out of a minute. Who did he nominate? The Lions? Yeah.
It's an NFC frenzy here.
Yeah, I definitely. I'll take some Lions. Yeah, Jahmyr Gibbs. Let's go.
Let's see. I'm trying to find the 49ers here.
Oh, Joey's in now at 14. We got some action here, boys.
Looks like the Niners did not pick in the first round.
So the great thing about this is if you're a diehard, say you're diehard Lions, you got to have it, or else you feel like you'd rather pay an extra $50, let's say, for one specific team. Maybe it's the Falcons, whatever the team is. In this format, you just spend all your entire $200 budget. Well, the max is $197 because you need to have at least $1 for each round to acquire the team. But you just pay all $200 and go for it and get your team. You're gonna get them, at the max, especially if you've nominated them. So now at this point, you could beat Snorlax, myself, Taps. You could beat all these people and just get your team, Devin A-Chain, the Dolphin that pops to mind for me there. I can't let him have him for
So
free,
Andy,
right?
the 49ers' first pick in the draft was the third round, pick 24. Took a safety.
Joey's like, why you messing with me? The Dolphins are my team. Come on, Joey, shell out them bucks. There we go. He just wants to be a little dramatic about it.
I think Chad's talking about D-Hop card. You know what, man? D-Hop's going to do D-Hop things. They'll be fine. The amount I hate the Titans get for no reason is nonsense.
There he is. We got a little reaction out of him.
Hey, he's got the Dolphins.
So what's the take on? So what's your take? Because I'm in the opinion that I kind of agree with you, Steve. I want to get what you think about this. But you and I were talking before the show about what this does to Treylon Burks. We know it's not good for. It's not the upside I wanted from Mac Jones in the preseason. First and foremost, he's going to actually have to go out and overperform now significantly enough to where that changes his values. But Treylon Burks, is he dead?
Not a chance, man. The next guy in line skill wise on that team is so far down. There's tons of teams that have two viable wide receivers, and if you look at D-Hop too, I have nothing but good things to say about him. But he hasn't played a whole season 2 years in a row now, so.
Yeah, he is going to be the alpha. Like, he's going to be a possession style receiver, and he gets such a large cushion. He's such a good route runner. If he's healthy on the field, he's probably going to get he's probably going to get those primary targets. But I'm with you. I think Treylon Burks is still going to have 10 to 15% target share. So even we know it's going to be a conservative run first offense. But even so, like A.J. Brown was able to finish top 10 before. There's been guys that, and at the time with A.J. Brown, oh man, name slipping my mind as I was looking at the analysis earlier from it, but he finished as like wide receiver 28. So, the Panthers. That's Bryce Young. Young. We got a big one, boys.
It's the NFL. If they get behind, they're going to have to throw, right?
Oh, coffee too. Yeah, if they're going to get behind, they're going to have to throw, which is probably going to be a lot for the Titans. I mean, their defense has gotten worse, man, on paper. Like, they are not – and defense can always surprise, and they've got some good coaching there and stuff. I like Mike Vrabel. I mean, he's a man, but this is, I think that, I think it caps the upside for Burks, but at the same time, it doesn't kill him because he's also so young. He's the first round draft talent there, and it's going to suppress his prices further, which I think is good for buying because he is such a great dynasty asset. This is a 2-year deal for Hopkins, and like you said, he is now over 30 years old, so his injury risk, his injury concern does go up just naturally, with his age and stuff. So
there's always the
I'm with you
that most people don't look at too. What if he goes out there and outperforms Hopkins? Right? It actually does the exact opposite, and skyrockets his value.
Yeah. And what this is going to open up now is just a preseason window to just buy Treylon Burks so cheap. I mean, it's going to be a smash play, honestly. Woo!
His ADP
Joey is shelling out the big bucks.
I did a couple drafts earlier. His ADP hasn't changed much yet, but it will. It'll slide because most people are going to fade him a round or two, but get him on the cheap, man.
And then the other side of this is who got the Panthers there? Oof, Filthy C got him at $101. All right, Buffalo Believin' is up. And I know Jay Van Castle, J Kid is another diehard Bills fan. So we got two diehard Bills fans going at it here. Probably shouldn't have just said that on air so that they both know that they're, because Jay Castle doesn't have his little Bills logo up there.
That's all right. You're just throwing a little spice into the pot.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. That's what I love about this format. It makes it so fair in who gets which team. You charge everybody the same price, and then you get to combine auction sniping with fantasy football and box breaking. I mean, doesn't get much better than this, Steve. It's almost as good as when we do underdog fantasy best ball drafts and auction snipe on eBay for some singles. And obviously we're talking about heading into the season, Treylon Burks. Is Ryan Tannehill now a play? Does this make Ryan Tannehill's better? I guarantee you, I heard some chatter in the Discord earlier, so I guarantee you, maybe not those guys. I think it was Bowtie Tim or one of the other guys, but I guarantee you there's some people out there that probably have bought some Ryan Tannehill rookie cards tonight. Let us know in the chat. Are you guys buying Ryan Tannehill now? He is a 2012 rookie, so you get the first year prism out of that. Same year from as Russ's draft class. So,
my whole thing was I don't think Levis sees the field unless, the season's over and all is forsaken. But I said it before. I don't think they're just mailing it in, and they've now made a bold play here. They got Henry for maybe a couple more years of high value, and now they have Hopkins. And then, obviously Burks is a good young guy, but, they are planning to win now. So you got to take that into consideration, that they are planning on winning.
The Colts are up, and Filthy Joey's going hard. Should I get this team? Like this should be John's team. Should I go for it pretty heavy here? I feel like I got to do John a justice. I know, the guy's not tech savvy. Maybe he's got a little kid on his profile pic, so he may be wrapped up with the kids right now. I should try and get this team for him, right? Got some serious competition here.
I did actually pick up some decent Tannehills last year and sold a few of them, but I think now's the time to get the remainder listed.
Snorlax is putting his remaining money on the table here. He's going for it. Ooh, we had a couple last second bids come in from Buffalo and Joey. But Joey came away with the Bills with the $50 bid. So, yeah, I feel like the biggest thing I learned, I'm surprised that these Bills guys, maybe they're looking at it from a, they want to get the premium quarterbacks from the early first round type of perspective. But I typically will what I learned is that you just want to nominate up the team that you want and then just go for it with whatever money it takes. Oh, Coffee got it with 116.
So, Andy, I'm going to throw some numbers out.
Yeah.
Need your opinion on this. Now, here's the thing is if you just heard these numbers and you took the nameplate away, people would have a different perspective, right? 481 pass attempts in 2020, 531 pass attempts in 2021 for 33 touchdowns in 2020, 21 touchdowns in 2021. To go with 43 rush attempts in 2020 and 55 rush attempts in 2021, both netting 7 touchdowns rushing each year. That's Ryan Tannehill. That's a guy that's throwing a lot. That's a guy that's running a lot for touchdowns. He's not Hurts. I get it. He's not Lamar Jackson. I get it. He's not bad. People are acting like this guy is just some clown. He's not. This guy scores a lot of points on a weekly basis. He's like week to week, he's like a sleeper play. I don't know. He's not bad. He's not elite, but he's not bad.
Yeah, I think you're right. I think if he's healthy, I think he's going to play pretty solid. Ever since he was traded from Miami to Tennessee, it was almost like he had that resurgence like Geno Smith did, but maybe not quite to the extent that we saw from Geno Smith last year. But Ryan Tannehill has been just fine. There was those years where he led them to the AFC Championship game. That was 2020. So, I mean, we're not too far removed from that. And I think that's what DeAndre Hopkins is looking at. Plus you've had a Coach of the Year award and Mike Vrabel. So it's like, the coaching there is really solid as well. So I think that this makes Ryan Tannehill interesting with the scarcity around his stuff. Maybe even if it's just for a preseason flip. Like, this makes him a lot more relevant, just like the same reason I was betting on Mac Jones. This makes him a lot more relevant when you get an elite wide receiver that gets this kind of success rate against man coverage.
Oh, man, drink went down the wrong pipe. But, here's the thing is you got to ask yourself, with all those pass attempts, with all that I said, was his upside only limited by having a guy, A.J. Brown, that, was essentially probably double and triple teamed every time he went out there? Who else did they really have to take any heat off? And now they do. So I think that the whole, there's 2 guys on the field, they're not going to be able to both eat. I think that's
We got a monster one brewing here, bro. I'm glued in on this. It's 106 now for the this is for the Texans. This is for CJ Stroud. It's for Will Anderson. I mean, it's getting crazy. We're up to 108 here. Oh my word!
To get on the board. Let's go. Let's see what happens. But there's a lot of teams left, so let's see what the strategy is.
Yeah, well, once you get through these big teams, they'll start going quicker and quicker. Because nobody's gonna bid on them. So just like whenever I got the Jets there, nobody bid on them. Nobody wants Izzy Abanikanda. I know they drafted a little bit, a couple more young defensive prospects. No, they didn't have any significant draft capital though.
Let's take a look at some of these teams that are still left here that have offensive skill positions. Let's see, Buffalo got taken already, right? Yeah. You got Chargers with Quentin Johnson. You got Ravens with Zay Flowers. You got what else? Actually,
Green Bay, Jaden Reed.
I think that's actually it for the first round. The QBs and then those guys.
Oh, sorry, Steve. You're talking about just overall, like trying to pick teams that have significant players from first round on them.
Yeah, offensive non-linemen. And then you got Will Levis, Michael Meyer. These are early second round guys. Yeah, actually, Jonathan Mingo goes to the Panthers too. That's an interesting one. Green Bay is up.
Green Bay.
Putting your name in the hat.
Yeah, buddy. Let's get in here. Let's get in here. What do we got? I gotta go. I gotta go 30. Give me a high bid on the board, baby. I gotta spend this money, man.
There's some quality in the Green Bay picks.
Yeah, for sure.
You got Luke Musgrave. You got Van Ness in the first round. You got Jaden Reed. That's it through 2 rounds.
All right. Let's see.
Vikings or Chargers? Vikings.
There we go.
Comes a point where are you saving your money for a sleeper team, or are you nominating teams that you have no interest in and getting them for $1? I mean, there's a lot of head work that goes into it.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. What do we got here? Falcons. Oh, this is Bijan. Somebody's got to go in. Somebody's got to go in. Let's get real. What do we get to bid out? I'm gonna force J Kid to go at me for this one. I gotta do John justice here. All right, we about to crank it up.
Well, you saw what some of these other first rounders went for. Whoa, let's go. Hey, that's not bad. You already
put it on the top. Put it on the table, bro.
Just set the sack
Oh,
right on the keyboard. Right.
I had to redeem John. There's the only way we can get good luck and for this box, good karma. We gotta have the stars line up. I gotta do John a justice.
Boom! I love it. I love it.
Because he's a good guy.
You
Just
know what's nice,
the
Dave?
kids, the tech. We're gonna get it. We're gonna take care of them.
People have respectable teams so far. Jason's about to walk away with like all the other loose teams at the bottom. Everyone's gonna have all their money spent.
I thought for sure he was gonna go like 150, 160. Oh, Buffalo Believin' just got a steal on the Chargers at $3.
Whoa!
I think, Quentin Johnson, a rookie first round wide receiver with Justin Herbert under Kellen Moore as their new offensive coordinator. That is got to be just hype, like straight hype. The first touchdown that cat gets, training camp, preseason, it's gonna get lit. I'm surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if his Chronicles draft picks are already doing pretty well. Johnson.
$3 is a steal. Yeah, man. That was some 4D chess.
He just like snuck it in. He snuck it in, man. I just spent almost all of John's money, but I think I did him a justice getting the Falcons. Oh, we just had a pick. We just had a pick go. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to change this timer down to 30 seconds for the nomination. Update. All right. Update. Okay. Cool. What do we got here? Titans. Tyjae Spears, Will Levis. Oh, man, I struggle to remember all the defensive players' names. I know it's bad, but there's only so much room in our brains, right, Steve?
There's a
Have to
lot
go,
of guys that get drafted.
look it up.
There's a lot of guys
That's why
that
I
get
rely on
drafted
Google.
and so many less that you'll actually say their names during the regular season.
My turn to nominate.
Sort of Snorlax. Oh man.
Steelers. Derek. Oh, it's such a trip. Spoken like a true like fantasy sicko right there.
Did the Steelers have a first round pick? They did. They took a lineman, Broderick Jones. And then they took Joey Porter Jr., defensive back.
They're gonna. Oh, Joey collects wants to compete again. Yeah, Joey Porter Jr. is actually a sneaky buy right now because of his storyline. First round safety, right? His dad played for the Steelers, and he's got an incredible storyline with the Steelers. It's another one of those, what could be hometown hero kind of guys, the lineage. I think he's the type of guy that could include quite a bit autos.
Taps in with another team there.
Love it.
Let's see.
All
1,
right.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 12, 14, 17, 19 teams taken. Jason, you got to get on the board here, man, or you're going to have to overpay for a team you don't want later.
Vikings.
We had a discussion last night about Jordan Addison, Andy.
Yeah.
I understand there's a massive amount of vacated targets, but I actually think that his ADP is too high.
What's his ADP?
It's
I'd
in
have
like
to go look it
I want
up.
to say it's in the mid 60s.
So like 6th round. What I mean, I think that could be fair. It could be. Like, he's got a significant upside, man. His college profile is really good. I mean, this guy, a lot of the film analysts and the college analysts love him. Like, he was a lot of guys' number one wide receiver coming out of this draft. So it's like going to be like, I'm thinking like a good 1-2 punch combo, like AJ Brown, Devonta Smith, or Jamar Chase, T Higgins. I'm hoping that I think that's what the Vikings were hoping in this draft pick. So I think that's where the expectations are right now. So I think that's why you're seeing the ADP where it's at now. Do you think that he's going to underperform or just under succeed because he's a rookie and it's going to take him time to get integrated? And
I mean, there's always a chance, but there's people that either do or don't believe in KJ Osborne, who I think had a good season last year. And KJ Osborne is getting moved up and taking the spot potentially of Thielen, who had the most routes run, I think, second most routes run in the NFL last year after only Justin Jefferson. But the other thing that most people aren't thinking about is either of those guys is still going to be the third option in the passing game.
so are you saying that it's Jay Jets and Hawkinson as the number one and number two?
I do believe so, yes. Jordan Addison made Kenny Pickett a first-round pick. Yeah. Also true.
Who is Jay waiting on?
He's bidding. He's just I think of Jordan Addison. It's not going into a clear role. Late season. There's a lot of other people already on. He's got to find a spot to sit down.
Your audio is going out, brother. I don't know if it's just me, but you're starting to sound like real warbled off in the distance.
How about now?
Oh yeah, that's much better.
Maybe I was just rocking back and forth when I was talking. Maybe.
Carter is infamous for that.
No, I paid the bill.
the internet though.
Yeah, I forget when I had the headset on, I could just move my head around and talk. But this thing is like to my left temporarily till I find a better spot for it.
Look at what these redemptions are. I'm blown away with what the redemption XRCs are going for. That's insane, man. I think, is this one even serial numbered? Mystery autograph from wide receiver 5 is the way I was told is when it says XRC Auto 5, that means you're going to get the wide receiver 5, which would be Quentin Johnson. I don't know why this guy put wide receiver 1.
I mean, it's the shiny new toy. We talk about it all the time, you know. Plus, I guess it doesn't hurt that he's going to a team that's high octane passing offense with Justin Herbert, right? Going to a team where both of the existing receivers are not old, but getting up there.
They must have done something weird with that other one because this one says a wide receiver 2. Wait, was Quentin Johnson? No, he was the wide receiver 2, wasn't he? He wasn't a wide receiver 5. It was just JSN at like pick 13 or 14, and then it was Quentin Johnson, right? Like at pick 19 or something. Yeah, 5 was like Jaden Reed in the second round. So I don't know what those people did on that mystery auto XRC 5. I don't think this is going to be Quentin Johnson. I don't know why they put Quentin Johnson in their title. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me there, but
yeah, unless we're missing something, could be somebody filing for a refund. And they'll get it on something like that. You do have to be careful when you're.
There we go.
Your listings.
Look at that. This is just a red serial number 104 out of 149. Quentin Johnson, non-autoed, $10, $5.70. So the demand is definitely there because, I mean, let's be real. Even if he's a stud, this card a year from now is going to be $1 to $5 card, you know?
Yeah, I mean, they're all bound to deflate as newer NFL uniform stuff comes out. But the guys that become elite in the league, the Burrows, the Mahomes, pretty much anybody that's a quarterback that's good and a few skill position guys, they'll still retain a pretty good value. If you go find some Burrow or Herbert or even Hurts college stuff from Chronicles, or I think actually Chronicles was the only one for NFL in 2020. So it's still got value almost for sure.
Have you been watching a lot of this product being ripped on YouTube? Have you seen any of it being ripped?
I haven't. Normally, I'm usually all on the new product case openings and stuff like that to see, what's coming out of what. But to be completely honest, I've just been banging out best ball drafts all week in my free time.
You've been all over those best ball drafts. No, I don't blame you, man. I've done more this offseason than I've ever done before, and I don't feel like I have. This player has been nominated. Oh, sorry.
Underdog season. Yeah,
So,
you got that right.
I nominated the Saints. Actually, not too bad. They did say Kendre Miller has come into camp a little bit out of shape. I'm like, is this just gossip, or is this we got another Spaghetti Lenny on our hands, like another Eddie Lacy Fat Lenny on our hands?
Just because you can afford to
that's
go
what
out
they
to
call
eat every day doesn't mean you should.
Uncle Lenny. No, I don't know if you heard that. I have not been watching a lot of this product being ripped either. So this is basically my first experience with it. I have been looking at the singles sold. You're right. Whenever Optic and some other sets come out, I will go on and watch a bunch of it being ripped to kind of get an idea of what the hit rates are like. So if any of you guys are out there in the chat, you kind of have a good idea of what the hit rates have been like for stuff in this set, please let us know. I'd love to get your opinion.
It's interesting, like the difference between getting 4 autos in a box, college box, and getting 4 autos in a pro box is you probably will never see 4 of those guys in the league, usually. Just because of the sheer amount of guys in the draft that don't pan out. But obviously you can clearly see on the screen, there's good guys getting pulled. And
buddy.
Dang, no way.
The heck is this?
No way, dude.
Yeah, something fishing. Well, it was best offer accepted. So let's see if authenticity guarantee. Yeah, but there's no serial number on this, so I don't know why this person had their auction at $1,000. Something is obviously really weird about this listing. So let's go to 130 point and see if we can see something different for whatever reason.
Yeah, not unless the Phoenix autos are like a case hit or something. What do you think it went for? Oh, you put Jordan twice. Put Jordan twice.
Yeah, my computer is a little glitchy.
400?
No, one bid for 1,000. So I don't know. That doesn't make sense.
So okay, the one right under
There's
it went for $33.
Yeah, I mean that's wild. Shill bidding, I guess. Must have been shill bid. The only thing I can think of. That person had a burner account or somebody they know with a burner
Somebody
account.
stole somebody's credit card number to buy that because that's just some
You
nonsense.
think that's going to actually get paid for? Yeah, I mean, if somebody's actually paying for that, they sure as heck stole somebody's credit card. That is wild because I'm thinking like it was probably from a burner account and they're probably not planning. Nobody's planning on paying for that. They wanted to just set a comp or something, see if they could maybe get that by a dealer or something. Who knows? Which is messed up. I know Chad has been flipping Rashi Rice he's been flipping Leaf and Sage and all kinds of Rashi Rice. Like he was on Rashi Rice early and he made some good money from him.
I mean, he's a guy that's going to have tons of hype just because he's on Chiefs, but
yeah,
yeah,
it's interesting to see how much he goes for.
There's a lot of guys on the Chiefs that aren't good though, so he's going to have to. For me to invest, he's going to have to earn it.
We got 3 teams left. It's my turn to nominate. We got 2 teams left. Let me get up here.
Tampa.
The Buccaneers. Let's see if anybody, if Filthy, who's the only guy he's got $35 left and 2 teams to fill. Does he want to compete with me against with the Buccaneers? I gotta bring in the Bucks for John here. Gotta do it, man. He would want me to. All right. So Filthy will pick the last two, the Browns and the Cardinals, and we are in the game. There you go. So see, now I can literally just like print this out and I can organize that. I'm not going to do all that right now. We're going to get straight into the box break. All right, baby. Now's the moment you've all been waiting for. Now, wasn't that fun though? Like, especially when you're in it and you feel like you come away with your team. You know, you came away with your team. Maybe you came away with 3 or 4 teams. You're like, wow, that was awesome. I got a great stack, you know?
I think it's cool that pretty much everyone got a couple different teams too.
Yeah, everyone gets a couple teams.
Let's see what happens.
Oh yeah, they put one of those little display. 2, 3, 4. Ooh, definitely felt a couple fat ones. You know, it's something they've been doing the past couple boxes that I ripped is putting in those blank. I think you maybe were on here with me whenever we had one of those. They were putting on those in the packs, those blank white spacer cards, so you couldn't weigh the packs or you couldn't figure out what they had done, you know?
Well, that's good. Hopefully they're doing more of that. Filthy said, y'all let me have Clayton Tune for $1. Yeah, hell of a buy, man.
There's a college ticket right off the bat, JSN. Nice. Just base card, though.
Tim Tebow.
Tim Tebow. So we'd have to pick which team Tim Tebow goes to, you know, in this situation.
Would have to be whatever team he retired with, I would think.
Yeah, like the Bronco. Oh, man, he switched around so many teams there at the end. Oh, check it out. Oh. Right in the first pack, we've got a canvas. Oh, we got the Bears. Right in the first pack. Let's freaking go. Canvas, sticker, rookie auto, Roshan Johnson. 125. Oh, it's a bookend too, Steve.
Is it?
125 out of 125. What? Let's go.
It's a good start. Derek said Jaguars for Tebow. I don't think he actually made the team. He tried out. I don't think he made the team. I could be wrong.
So the Bears is Taps. That's Taps. That's our man Tony out there. Taps. Nice. Very nice, sir. We'll put that to the side. Right after that, we've got a black Jalen Hyatt here. Nice little black silver Jalen Hyatt. Giants. Byron Young. There's a Spectra for you, Steve.
Love it.
Beautiful Spectra there. There's the Rashee Rice we were talking about. Base Phoenix. And a clearly Max Duggan. The Horned Frog. I thought it was just Horned Frogs. It's actually Horned Frogs.
2 Spectras per box on average.
Now, if I was good enough at multitasking stuff, I'd be like sorting these cards based on who got them while we're doing this. Like breaking is not an easy job. It is kind of time consuming because of the time you spend after the fact sorting them out for people and then getting all the shipping together for everybody. But if you could do this, that would save you a lot of time. If you could like figure out a way to do this really quick, like boom, 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 boom. But it's tough. It's like easier just to go through them and do that later, you know?
Tank Bigsby.
Bigsby. There's a CJ. Base Pinnacle here. The throwback design, Steve. This is what, like 1997 or 6 or something?
I think 92. I think could be 90. It could be later. It's definitely early to mid 90s. I think. Pinnacle. And that
Oh,
was
dude, I think we got a pretty big hit in here,
all the
Steve.
time.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I think we got a pretty big hit in here.
Boom.
Check this out.
Is that out of 10?
It might. Let me see. So we got a John Ridgway gold cracked ice sensational signatures here. It is not serial numbered at all. It looked like it was gold cracked ice. I'm guessing that is gold cracked ice, or I guess it must be yellow or orange cracked ice because there's no serial number. I don't even know who drafted this guy, to be honest with you guys. All right. Sorry they're backwards, but Mark Andrews, Kyler Murray. I'm going to do this off the screen because I think we've got a big hit at the very end of this. Oh, that's a pretty cool looking Kyler Murray there. And that is serial numbered 45 out of 99. I like that design in the background, Steve. That's cool. Is that kaleidoscope or what do you call that?
Something squares. I don't remember what it's called.
Here's your Joey Porter Jr. college ticket. And right behind this, oh, Patrick Mahomes. What is this? Clearly Donruss magnitude. Never mind. I don't think it's that rare. At first, I thought it was one of those on-campus case hits, and I saw the red. I thought it might have been Bryce Young or something, but yeah, okay. But a neat little acetate finish, plastic card. All right. That's actually a pretty... Yeah, it could be. That was a pretty eventful 2 packs, not going to lie.
Sent you a 92 Pinnacle card. I think that's the same one. Escher Squares, Tom said. Yeah, I think that's right. Escher Squares.
All right. Jalen Carter. There's another JSN. There's a Dalton Kincaid. Go on, look at that. Making a low catch. Ooh. What is this? Oh, my word.
2.
Impeccable. Man, is that a nice card or what? Great penmanship there, too, from Christopher Smith. I mean, the player may not be the best that we could have hoped for, but wow, what a nice card.
Let's see.
It's got like a canvas finish to it, Steve, but I love the artwork.
He's going to the Raiders, looks like.
Okay. Was he the first round defensive lineman that they took?
It was pick 170, acquired from the New York Jets.
Oh, okay.
C-Mac.
This is clear vision, like blue foil lettering, Christian McCaffrey. It is serial numbered as well, 75 out of 99. So a nice little hit for the 49ers there. There's a Keyshawn Butte. See if he even makes it through to the start of the season. And your Will Levis, clear vision, base. Yeah, base. Cards like that, Steve, you should just flip right away. List on eBay for, what, 10, 15 bucks and just flip it, don't you think?
Yeah.
Comp it out. I mean, if it's going for 20, list it for 20, but...
Yeah,
whatever.
you're leveraging the risk that the player doesn't pan out and that the product will devalue once the new stuff comes out.
Dude, this pack right here is twice as thick as all the other packs. I'm just going to say that right off the get here. This pack is twice as thick. Jalen Hyatt. Zach Charbonnet. Oh, there it is. Bam, bam. Check it out, bro. Massive chunky patch here.
Ace, huh?
Big old napkin patch from Stetson Bennett. You got like the black and white and red going on here. Elegance. This is from Elegance here. Elegance Draft Picks. Or Encased. Sorry, Steve. Encased. Not serial numbered, though. And clearly, like, if you're a brave man, didn't want to flip this, I would maybe cut this card open, see if the patch is actually from him. No, I'm just kidding.
I had a feeling you were going to say that.
All right.
There's definitely some fans out there because of what he's done in college. And, he's the next
man. This. Look at this, buddy. We got a Jackson Smith-Njigba rated rookie orange prism. Tell me we got a serial number on it. No serial number.
Was there something
What's that?
on the front of the card on the bottom right, Andy?
Yeah, it's part of his cleat. Isn't that weird?
Right on. Okay.
Like, it's such a strange design. Yeah, that's literally part of his cleat coming out of that from that picture. Strange, right?
Definitely weird. I feel like imagine being a grader and getting any of the new Donruss cards sent to you. I mean, they all look off center. Even just by natural design, they all look off center.
This is diabolical too. The way they flip cards upside down, put them backwards, forwards. You have no clue like how to. If you're a breaker, they make it really difficult to really figure out what the heck you're doing. Try and build suspense or drama around what the hit is. It's a nice little Josh Jacobs, yeah. Also serial numbered. What is? I can't. It's hard for me to read that serial number. 030. I think it's 030 out of 149. I heard that. I know what that sound is, Steve. You got an eBay auction ending in 15 minutes.
Yeah, my phone's going up.
Trevor Lawrence, clear vision.
It's definitely interesting to me that even in a college product, they're still putting veterans in.
All right, Hendon Hooker, let's go. Deebo Samuel. Here's another Joey Porter. Uh-oh, redemption? No, Panini Rewards. Panini Rewards. What team does that go to? Is that my tip for doing the break?
We might have to spin a wheel.
Rewards. Yeah, I might have to spin a wheel, give away the Panini Rewards. TJ Hawkinson, that's a good call.
Andy.
Uh-oh, Spectra Purple, Quentin Johnson. Ooh.
That's nice.
There you go. Come on, give us a serial number, right? 61 out of 75. There you go. Nice. Let's go. Chargers. That's Buffalo
Stolen by
believing.
the Chargers.
Yeah, that's our man Brad up there. Bills Mafia. That's a pretty one. Nice. All right. Will Levis Classics base. And another JSN Magnitude. So they put the text so tiny on that. All right. Put the rewards points over here. Those up there. We got one more pack.
What do we got? 3 autos in?
Yes. Yeah, I believe we're due for one more. It said 4 on the box. I'll try and do it dramatic, but Josh Downs, Zach Charbonnet, Derrick Henry. Oh, we got a Jahmyr Gibbs. Oh,
Whoa.
Oh, check that out. That is a sick design. I don't even know what you call that. Galactic. What in the world, Steve? Check that out. Silver diamond? I don't know. No serial number, but I'm hoping this is some type of super short print, case it, very rare type card. Obviously, it's uncommon, but Steve, I hope this is like a case hit.
That looks really nice.
That's beautiful.
I like it, man. That look even nicer. A nice little one touch.
Yeah, Tony's having a really good box break so far. Nice, very nice. And we're not done yet because we've got a Deion Sanders coming up next. Oh, let's go. All right, I got the hit right here, the pack after this Deion Sanders. You ready? Hold on.
Survey says.
I gotta flip it. Oh, it's all right. All right, here we go. Dun dun. It's blue, but it's a red uniform.
No, nice, man.
What really off center though is the first thing I noticed. It's pretty off center.
Blues are numbered, I think. Was it 179?
Let's see. Man, so sick. Blue optic hollow, blue prism, rated rookie Bryce Young, numbered out of 99, 17 out of 9. Now the back is way more centered. The back looks a lot better, but the front to me, Steve, and I know that these cards have a little bit like, they get really thin on the side and in that corner, but it does look off center, doesn't it?
It's so weird though, Andy, because when you look at the nameplate, the nameplate's not that off center. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would just flip it raw anyways. And here you go. 1.1. Who got the Panthers? Taps. No, the Taps? No, I'm looking. I saw the Lions thing and I thought Panthers for a second. Oh, this Filthy is right in the top left quadrant. Filthy C out there with the Panthers. Let's go. There you go, man. And we've got 2 more cards right here. We got CJ Stroud Classics, a little CJ Stroud Silver, Classic Silver, and a Joe Montana Acetate. There you go. So here, I'll go back through the hits real quick. So we do have Bryce Young Blue Optic Prism, serial numbered out of 99. That goes to Filthy C. Got the Galactic College Ticket, Jahmyr Gibbs here. This goes to Taps. You got the Quentin Johnson Purple. What is the texture name of that, Steve? It's almost like a dragon scale, but
Hyper, I think. I believe it's Hyper.
Hyper. Yeah, Purple Hyper Spectra here. This goes to Buffalo Believe In. This is numbered out of 75. And then you've got the Orange Optic Rated Rookie Prism, Jackson Smith the Jigba. This one, no, that wasn't serial numbered. But yeah, this is what I was looking at, Steve. It's a little bit.
I'd be curious to see another of that same card and see if the placement is like because
find a PSA 10. Yeah, go look at Brock Purdy's, right, and find a PSA 10 and see what the gap is there.
Or even just another raw one of that card and see if it looks the same or not.
Stetson Bennett encased patch, non-numbered. That goes to the Rams, who is Coffee Tonight. And then you've got Christopher Smith. Here, you said he was on the Raiders, right?
Indeed.
That goes to Coffee Tonight, too. This is nice, impeccable here. And then you've got John Ridgeway. Did we ever look up and see where John Ridgeway was drafted?
John Ridgeway? Let's see.
Yeah. Now, this Pinnacle CJ Stroud is not really a hit when we did have a Classic Silver CJ Stroud, so I did initially penny sleeve that up, but that's it. And then the Roshan Johnson Origins sticker auto here. what is that serial number to? 125 out of 125 bookend. It's going to give that Bryce Young Blue Prism a run for its money. This is a card that I think will hold pretty decent long-term value. I mean, this guy's got quite the story from Texas.
So John Ridgway was drafted by the Cowboys last year, but released and then signed by the Commanders in the offseason.
That's not so good. So, okay. Well, Commanders there. That goes to J Kidd. There you go, man. There you go. We got
any John Ridgway fans out there. That could be his only trading card, possibly.
What is up? Jonathan Taylor cards and house. All right. I do want to do a giveaway. Let's do a giveaway for these 250 points, but also this fat pack right here of 2020 Donruss. Anybody in the chat. And we'll rip this right now too. And I'll send you the cards in it. We'll rip it for you right now so we can show everybody what you got. We got a chance to get a Joe Burrow, Jalen Hurts. I mean, you never know what's in. I don't know. I don't know if I got a whole box of these and I don't know of an auto being pulled out. So I think we're due for a really big hit.
We got a downtown.
We got to come up with a trivia question though, Steve. I need you to help me with a trivia question. It's got to be challenging enough. I can come up with one if you want me to, but
do we want to make it here? We should send something in the private chat, I suppose. How complicated do you want it?
As complicated as you want it. I mean, I'm not going to turn down any of your ideas. I
Is it going to be just one question or a series of questions?
Oh, just one question. And whoever gets it right first in the chat will win the prize.
Tell me if that's too easy or not.
Let's see. I don't know if I know that answer.
Okay.
I vaguely. Oh man, it's on the top. I've seen. This is a good one. I've seen because I've seen the picture of him in the professional uniform, and I cannot remember what team it was for.
Derek, I'm going to go with Visanthe Shenko.
Who's the most Diggs, Joe Webb. All right. Here is the question. All right, Steve, go ahead with the question, sir.
Okay. What professional team did Brock Lesnar play for? Brock Lesnar.
First person to get that right will win what's on the screen. Let's see those answers. Three Vikings in a row really quick came in. Then Brad comes in with the Raiders. Chad's just laughing his ass off. What's the fact that you haven't said anything yet, Steve, is making me think that nobody's been right.
No. Well, they all kind of populated at the same time. There's kind of like a four-way tie. Do we got to spin a wheel or something, or do we have to do another question?
Cheers from Minnesota. So is the Vikings the answer?
Technically, Derek's answer popped up first, but they all have.
No. We're going to give it to Derek. All right, so this is what we're going to do. Things just got interesting. We're going to go to 100-yard race.
I think we got to have a four-way.
100yardrush.com.
Four-way.
And we're going to make these. Yeah, we're going to make these guys race right now. We're only putting in 4 teams. We got Derek. We got Filthy. We got Tony. We got Tony Taps. We got it's got Tom. Got to put Tom in there. Sorry, Brad. All right, we got a four-way race here. Shuffle it. Let's go. No luck adjustments. We'll leave it at the minimum normal speed. All right, you ready? You guys are gonna race it out. I hope you guys have been training for this. You didn't know you were racing tonight. Let's see who's got the best. Where's the little sprites at? Am I missing something? I don't see any sprites. What's going on here, man? What's up with the technical difficulties?
What the hell's
Where's the sprites, dude? There's no sprites.
Are they ground
There's
mode?
no little-
Are they running under the field or what?
What? See, I go to 6, and it like disappeared. Allow non-standard team numbers. Yeah, but just give me a 4-team league. How about that? What the heck is going on here? Is it just glitching? Maybe.
Maybe. Yeah, you may have to restart.
'Cause I don't even see guys anymore. Look, I don't see any people over here. So yeah, let's try this one more time. If not, we will spin the wheel. But look, there's no people over there. That's what tells me this is no good. See, now we got people. Non-standard. 4.
There we
Oh, they show up and then they disappear. Their website's messed up, man. Okay. We will spin the wheel.
go. We tried.
Man, that was going to be fun. I use their website all the time. It's awesome. It's never been screwed up like that. I guess because I've always done 12 and you just go 12 in and see. What if we were to just do like this and do Derek, Filthy, Tony, and then just from here, just don't put in the other guys. So only 4 people are going to have names. Yeah, they're going to be up at the top. There you go. You guys are racing against all 12, but it's just whoever wins the race out of you 4 that gets the prize. Okay? All right. Here we go. Start rush. Good luck. 3, 2, 1. Go, go, go. Derek actually got the best start. Derek is in the lead. He is. Oh, Derek just made a nice run. He's up to the 20-yard line already.
The Red Bulls.
Dude, Tom, go, Tom. Tom, what are you doing? Tom, you got to run, man. This is a race. You too, Tony. Tony's like, man, I'm just going to kind of walk at a normal pace down the field. Filthy's slowing down already. There goes a nice little run from Derek to the 35. Ooh, okay. All right, Tom, I see you. Tom's about caught up with Derek here. Oh, Filthy just had a nice little rush. Almost crossing the 50-yard line. There. Oh, there you go, Filthy. Now he's just barely edged out Derek for first place, but Tom's not too far behind. Tony is still at the 35, struggling to get to midfield. Last place. He's going to need a few explosive bursts here. Come on, Tony. Turn it on, baby. There you go. He actually did. Derek has now got like a 10-yard lead, though. He's about to head into the red zone. Can Derek win this? Oh, man. Tony's really making a final push here. He is making a serious push. It looks like Derek's going to get it. He was the first to answer. I think he's going to score. Boom. Derek with the 40-yard. Derek, the 100-yard dash. Bringing it home, man. Then Tom and Tony slowed down. He's like, I ain't going to win this. He's going to go ahead and slow down. Derek says he needs a break. He needs a break. Time for a smoke break.
Chad was saying, could you imagine Sable as NFL life? Do you guys remember, or did you ever see the late 80s, early 90s football product? They had like top players in the league's wives as cards.
Really?
Yeah.
This was a thing.
Yeah, let me see if I can pull one up real quick.
I feel like they're printing a lot more provocative cards these days too than they used to. I mean, you gotta. There's a demographic for cards of just about everything. I feel like. Got the kid reporter, Ben Roethlisberger. Let's flip this thing over. Let's just kind of go through them here because the hits are all the way in the back. There's going to be a bunch of base cards on top of these things. Well, Curtis Samuel on the Panthers, man. We're gonna get some old cards here. These are old, Steve. 2020. Jim Kelly, Marlon Mack, Golden Tate, Dalvin Cook, Saquon Barkley. Watch it be like a Gabriel Davis rated rookie in here for Derek or something. Yeah, Drew Bledsoe, Julian Edelman, Derwin James, Casey Hayward, Bradley Chubb, Emmitt Smith. Now we start getting into, I believe that's definitely not a rookie. That's the complete opposite of a rookie. Willie Snead, same thing. There's Deshaun Watson, press proof. There is the first rated rookie right there, DJ Dallas, press proof Seahawks. Is he still on the Seahawks or is he on the Bears now?
It's on the Bears.
Okay, I thought so. Oh, okay. Elite Series Tua with some nice shimmer to it. Got a Tua rookie in here, Steve.
Decent. That's a good find.
Little gold trim on the outsides. Yeah, I mean, nice little something worth keeping. Got my man, best O lineman on our team, top elite in the league, KJ. Okay, gotcha. Good Jacob Eason rated rookie, Derek. I know that's exactly what you were looking for. Joe Montana, Mecole Hardman. Yeah, so this Fat Pack just lost value from us opening it, but it was fun. It was fun. We send the cards to Derek along with 250 rewards points, and I got his address saved already. It's under Gabe Davis. Ryan says Dallas is still in Seattle. I'd have to look it up. I mean, he's such a deep sleeper.
Well, who's the guy who's the guy that the Bears got from Seattle?
Travis Homer? Did you guys pick up Homer?
That's the guy.
Yeah, DJ Dallas is still in Seattle.
Andy, so look at your last two DMs.
My last two DMs. eBay. What is this? Oh, okay. We got a shout out to the early '90s. What is this? The hot wipes of the NFL cards.
This may be something they should bring back.
Oh, I'm not sharing my screen. Hold on. We get it fixed up. There you go. The NFL Spirit. Check that out, guys. NFL Spirit here.
Subset. There you go.
Look at those feather bangs, those perms.
You know, somewhere in some way, somebody has a plaque with this whole set on it in their basement right now.
That's funny. And there's a little. Oh, here you go. Stacey O'Brien.
I think one of them's like Boomer Esiason's wife. There's Joe Montana's wife.
Jennifer Montana. Janet Elway.
It did look like Bill Cosby's TV wife. It might be. They must have done another year of these because there was a Boomer Esiason card, I remember.
Too funny. Did you send me a headshot of DJ Dallas?
It's funny enough to share.
His headshot is, I mean, like he was like intent. He must have taken something before this screen. What in the world, bro? He was lit. He was ready to.
Man. He had about 3 before his photo shoot, probably.
Yeah, he's ready to truck stick the photographer right there.
Oh my goodness. Tom says, check out bench warmers. Man, could you imagine doing a box break of that?
Nice. Mark is taking a trip down memory lane. Clothes started getting cooler in the 80s. Oh yeah.
DJ Dallas with the funniest mug, definitely.
All right, guys, good stuff. I'll get these cards out in the mail. Derek, congrats again. Congrats all you guys on the pulls. Not bad. I mean, all in all, not bad. I think if everything was like flipped right now, I think you get your monies back in the hobby box. It was fun though. I think it's a fun rip. I hope you guys had fun tonight, Steve. I did. I really enjoyed it. If you want to do a draft, let's hop in the Discord, man. Hop in the Discord. Steve is a moderator. He can fire it up. I got to go check on a couple things, but we're gonna end this stream here, and we may be back in a few for a draft. But I got to go check on a couple things, and I'll catch up with you guys later. Okay.
Yeah, man. Congrats, everybody. Maybe see you guys online for a few drafts. Hit me in the Discord if you want to do one. I think me and Derek are about to get one started.
Yeah, we'll start up a stage event, do a little private stream in there, Steve.
For sure. Let's go.
Peace.